Have you ever felt like your spiritual practice had to be done at the right time, in the right way, or else your day would feel off?
This space honors all paths of connection, healing, and family, grounding ourselves in sacred teachings as we are anchored in ancient roots, ready to rise from the soil of our past. I'm Irene Stupski, here to guide you through stories, insights, and spiritual practices that will help you heal and rediscover your true belonging.
I used to feel that way. My practice was my foundation, but it also became my trap. If I didn't get it done first thing in the morning, I feel so disconnected and frustrated and even a little bitchy. I felt like I was failing myself. And then one day it hit me like a V8. A spiritual practice isn't meant to be a rigid structure. It's meant to be a flow. Your spirituality is not something you schedule. It's something you live. So let's begin with, why does a spiritual practice support your well-being anyways? Here's where we shift gears. Because some of you may be wondering, why do I even need a spiritual practice? What is a spiritual practice? What does it even matter? Why is a spiritual practice important for my well-being? A number of reasons, but I'm going to share a few here. It regulates your nervous system and it reduces stress, your cortisol levels. Spiritual practices, whether it's meditation or breath work, prayer, or simply taking a moment to pause, are scientifically proven to help regulate your nervous system. Studies have shown that mindfulness and spiritual connection can lower your cortisol levels, reducing stress and anxiety. So when you engage in a regular practice, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals that create a sense of peace and well-being and allow you to be calm. It also helps to activate the heart-brain coherence, which brings your body into a state of harmony, allowing you to respond to life from a place of peace instead of reaction. The bottom line, a spiritual practice isn't just about connecting with the divine. It's also a beautiful tool for calming your mind, your body, and your soul. It strengthens your connection to divine angelic guidance and your ancestors. The second reason spiritual practice is essential, because it deepens this connection to the unseen forces that are guiding you, the universe, divine source. When you take time to pause and reflect, you create space to hear the whispers of your angels and ancestors and spirit guides and to connect for that guidance and love and support. Many times the guidance we need is already within us, but we're moving so fast. We don't stop long enough to receive it. Think about those moments when you've felt a nudge or a synchronicity or your inner knowing, your intuitive thoughts come to the surface. These moments come through when you are in alignment. So a spiritual practice isn't about checking a box. It's about creating an open channel for divine communication. So instead of making spirituality anything on your to-do list, like I have to meditate today, let's integrate it into daily life by starting your day with a simple intention. Instead of a full routine, begin with a deep breath and a whisper while you're drinking your coffee. I am guided today. And then pause. And pause throughout the day, whether you're in the car or doing dishes or you're at work. Take a moment to reconnect with yourself. Call in your angels and ancestors. Say out loud to them, walk with me today. Show me your presence. What do you have for me? I actually created 5 minutes a day to happiness technique many, many years ago that anyone can do any time of the day. And I give it to my clients all the time to help them realign with the center of their soul. It's the space of calm and reason. So if it's something you're interested in, the link is provided down below. And if that doesn't work, simply go to michelleirene.com. Your practice doesn't have to be rigid. It doesn't have to happen at the same time every day. It just has to happen. So as we close the cast for this week with a sacred soul whisper, take a deep breath in as you rub your hands and then place them over your heart center and feel the warmth of your own energy, your own soul. And then whisper to yourself, I am always connected. My angels and ancestors walk with me. My practice is not a routine. It is my way of being. It is the calm in the middle of my soul. It is the calm in the middle of my soul. Breathe in, breathe out. It is the calm in the middle of my soul. So thank you for joining me for another episode of Angels, Adoption, and Ancestors. May you find the calm in the middle of your soul. And I remind you to like, comment, and share where available, and then join me for the next episode on how to weave your angels into your spiritual practice. This will be a beautiful guide to divine connection. And I'm grateful that you joined me today. Thank you.